Yes, I heard you. You don't have to keep repeating yourself. I'll be quite content if you don't talk at all. What, you're upset because I didn't say hello or introduce myself? I'm just here to do my job. They didn't tell you? Why should they? Why should anyone talk to you? Come closer to the bars and face me. Actually, take that chair and bring it over. Sit down and sit still. I'm going to sketch your portrait. It's not your legacy they're worried about. You're not the first vampire that's been convicted for multiple murders, I might add. And we have a way of doing things. I know the concepts of justice and consequences don't mean anything to you, but we keep records. When people die, it's a big deal to us. Don't bother trying to explain yourself. It doesn't matter. I'm not here to change your mind. And yes, I can feel you trying to get into mine. It's a waste of time. Why do you think I'm here? Of course they found someone who is immune to your manipulation. I also can't taste avocados, and I'm allergic to grass. I know, I'm so special and unique. I have abilities that other humans do not. But through it all, I've never once been compelled to exsanguinate a stranger and leave them to die, if you can believe it. Of course not. How could I understand? I've never put my hand into a fire, so I have no way of knowing it would burn me. You make me sick. You all make me sick. And when your portrait is finished, I'm going to erase your face from my memory, and no one will know you existed unless they open your file. But it's one of thousands, so that's doubtful to ever happen. Yeah, that's something else I can do. Forget we ever talked. It's the only way I could bear to have a job like this. Every day I have to look into the eyes of the most vile and degenerate creatures to walk this earth. My only solace comes from knowing I've had an active part in snuffing you out. I can erase the memory, but sometimes the feeling stays with me. Sometimes I can feel their presence, like in nightmares. To your credit, you are able to sit very still. I guess that's because you don't have a beating heart. Nothing really at all to indicate you're, not alive. So you really can't even complain that they're going to kill you in 4 hours? As if it would do any good. Complaining won't bring anyone back. Shut up. Shut up. You call immortality a gift as if we're stupid enough to believe it. It's worse than death. You are stealing souls. You are destroying their one chance to reach an afterlife, the only reward this world has to offer, forcing them to live in misery for eternity. How could you possibly see that as anything but the most exquisite form of cruelty? And you insist it's a gift? The emotional abuse you inflict on your victims turns my stomach. I can't. Stop talking. I want to get this over with. Yes, obviously someone made you a vampire. What, is that your excuse? Someone forced this trauma upon you, so now you feel justified in doing it to someone else? That's the difference between you and us. We desire to heal others because we never want anyone to feel the pain we felt. And you just want to propagate the suffering. I guess if you can't enjoy mortality, then no one should. Is that it? Oh, you feel alone after so many centuries? Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. Well, that changes everything. It might surprise you to know there are lonely people who don't kill for sport, who don't hunt and murder, who don't Your kind is poison, and we are going to erase you off of this planet.
Cat, I need to speak with you for a moment.
I'm fine. I'm good.
Now, please.
I'm tired of having this conversation.
Then you won't be surprised to hear I don't remember already having this conversation.
Stop conversing with the prisoners. Just do the sketch.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
They're just trying to mess with you. Stop engaging. Be professional.
Got it. I'm sorry. I won't let it get to me. Not listening. What would be the point in talking? If I could relate to a word you said, I would be disappointed in myself. What are you supposed to do? Yeah, starve. That would be a good start. Starve and die. See, that's the problem here. You keep changing your story. You're lonely, you're hungry, you're ruled by impulse. But you don't have to kill to survive. We have supplements, substitutes, but you choose. You choose to murder. You choose to torment others, and that's my problem. That's what I struggle to understand. And all those people outside with signs, with scars on their necks saying, you don't get it, it's complicated. What about their history and traditions and culture? That's what's wrong with the tiny thread of humanity the rest of us are trying to cling to. Vampires are evil, and any human who says otherwise is as bad as all of you. Well, maybe you can explain it to Jessica Barry or John Adler or Sarah and Richard House. Oh, that's right, you can't because they're dead.
Cat, I think you're done for today.
Wait, I remember you. I remember you. You're in my memories. Stop it.
Cat! Come on, take a break.
I'm fine, detective.
Right now. Come on. Let's go. Are you all right?
They got into my head. I've never had that happen before. How did they do that? That's not supposed to be possible. That's the whole reason I can do this. Vampires are not supposed to be able to have access to any part of my mind.
You need a break.
I can't. There's only a few hours left before they're executed. I have to finish my drawing.
Let me have a look. That's enough of a likeness. I think you should take the rest of the day off.
They were inside of my brain. They restored a bunch of my memories. I have to get rid of these. I need to borrow your office. I have to do this right now.
All right, okay. You can use my office as long as you need.
Thank you, Czech. It shouldn't take too long. No, I need more time. I have to focus.
It's just me. How is it going?
Why would they restore memories? Why not erase them?
I don't know. Aren't you supposed to be immune to that? You have a natural barrier. Because of your genetic makeup, you should be unaffected.
Yeah, it's kind of rare, but plenty of people have it.
Well, we know that the only way to breach that barrier is if,
What? What are you saying?
when you clear your mind of memories, you erase the entire person, right?
Yeah?
So it's possible you could have met them before and simply not remember it.
Oh my God, are you implying... Ew, no! I have never been bitten by or remotely near a vampire. Are you kidding me? That is so disgusting that you would even suggest that.
It's the only possible way they could make such a connection with you. If you have had some kind of exposure to a vampire...
We'll get ready to make some new discoveries because that is impossible. Ah!
Are you okay?
No, I'm not okay. They fucked up my head. I need to erase these. They unlocked so many memories at once.
Why don't you head home, huh?
I have to finish the portrait.
I'll call around. We can find someone else.
They give me the creeps, especially this one. Did you see they have a tattoo on every finger? You know, one for each coalition of darkness they've been part of. They must be really old. Or just really busy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
What?
My sketchbook. I need my sketchbook.
What are you talking about?
I take it everywhere. I sketch all the time. If I'm waiting at the dentist, at meetings, at lunch. At lunch?
What's that drawing off? A hand?
That's their hand. I sketched their hand.
Let me see that.
The cross, the cup, the sword, a raven. All the tattoos. It's them, it's their hand. Why would I sketch their hand?
It's just a doodle. You say you sketch all the time. It's just a doodle.
But look at it.
You said, sometimes the prisoners you draw make it into your nightmares, right? It's subconscious. You've done portraits of hundreds of vampires. They probably all have the same tattoos, and you just happen to draw them in the same order.
Yeah, you're probably right. Is this important? Should we tell someone?
You sketch criminals that can't be photographed, then erase your own memory. No court could use this as evidence for anything based on what you do for a living.
I know, I just want to make sure everything's in order. You know, because they've been declared guilty.
They're a vampire. They're all guilty.
Yeah.
I've known you for 8 years now. You're a good person. You'd never get mixed up in something like this. Go home. Get some rest.
But how many times have I discovered this and forgotten it? Why was I at lunch with them? Why can they reach into my memories? Do you think they bit me? Do you know and you just won't tell me? Or...
You have a very rare gift of being able to forget today. I suggest you use it.